Feeling friends is this concept that I came up with laying in bed one night. I have all these close friends who have these wonderful stories that can help change the world, life experiences that can help other people believe in themselves, hold tight to their dreams and make their dreams reality. On Feeling Friends, we talk about God, we talk about love, relationships. I have celebrity friends, I have non-celebrity friends. I have church members, family members. But when you watch and listen to Feeling Friends, you will learn and you will laugh. It's a community of friends helping to build each other up. So tune in to Feeling Friends every Sunday on WHCR 90.3 FM, or you can catch me on YouTube at Feeling Friends Radio. All right, I'll see you there. WHCR 90.3 FM, the voice of Harlem. What's up, everybody? It's me, Phil, and I'm so happy to be back on air with you, my friends. I've got a great show for you today. I've got the creator of this new game, and it's popping. It's a music trivia game that my friend Lynn created. She's here live in the studio, so without further ado, I'm going to bring her in. Lindsay of Top 3 Music Trivia Game. She is here. What's up, my friend?
Hi. Hey!
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be on.
I'm so happy you're here. We've been trying to get you on for a minute, and you're finally here. Me and Lindsay have this thing where we go to parties, and we usually like the only people dancing. And,
always.
We're the only people dancing, and we have like this inside joke where we like tie our shoe. But that's a whole other conversation.
That means we're tired. We need a little break because we've been working hard on the dance floor.
On the dance floor. Lynn, you created this wonderful game called Top 3 Music Trivia.
That's right.
What is it? What is it? What's the little catchphrase?
It is Top 3, the game where all good hints come in threes.
All good hints come in threes. So tell us who you are, Lynn.
Yeah, so I'm Lynn McFail, the owner and creator of Top 3 Games. Pretty much the basis of the game is you match song titles to the performing artist. So Phil, if I said, who performs Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller? You would say?
Whitney Houston.
Okay, so he would be out. Okay.
Michael Jackson. We're going to get to the game later, but Michael Jackson was the winner. Michael Jackson.
Absolutely. And so yes. I created, this is my second game that I've created after having a career in music, within the entertainment industry, and just working in social media. And so that's kind of like how it came about.
Well, let's jump right into that, your music career and your trajectory. When did you first fall in love with music?
Oh, that's such a good question. You know, I would have to say at 1 year old, only because, and I know this because we have video of my first birthday. And as soon as
wait, did your mama have that big camera right
here? Yes,
here?
my godfather had it. Yes, sitting on his shoulder, you know, getting everything. It's a little funny video, but as soon as they had the radio playing, and as soon as groove me, baby, you can see me like doing this little bounce.
Tonight.
Yes, and the whole time I'm doing like the little tick. As a 1-year-old baby. So I would have to say that is when I fell in love with music. But my love of music went on until I was in middle school and I watched the movie Juice for the first time. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen Juice probably on BET. At least that's the first time I saw it.
I have cable, so it's on Bounce TV.
It's on Bounce. And so I saw Omar Epps. He was a DJ named Q, and he just got the party so hyped. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be a DJ. And then the following week after I saw that movie, I went to the career center, or like a recreation center in our neighborhood, and they were like free DJ lessons. I was like, yes,
really?
I have to do this. And my mom was like, yeah, absolutely. And at the age of like 13 or 14, I started DJing. I would go with my DJ instructor, and then eventually I got my own jobs within Arlington County. Arlington, Virginia is where I'm from. Shout out to Green Valley. Yes.
Okay. And is that where Chris Brown is from? I know that's a popular place.
Virginia is the best place. Virginia is for lovers, but Chris Brown is from Tappahannock, Virginia. Yes. Yeah, which is south, which is like it's southern Virginia. It's more southern than I am. I'm across the bridge from DC. So
you're right there.
all day.
Okay, you're right there.
Yeah. So
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, so from there, like I DJ'd, I DJ'd from 13 all the way up until like 25. And even
I didn't know that.
Yes, I was a serious DJ. I would DJ for people's birthday parties, weddings, retirements, even like school dances. I also DJ for like Macy's and Sephora at the mall and stuff. So, yep. And even when I got to Clark Atlanta, I had my own radio show.
Well, Lynn and I did go to Clark Atlanta University. She's a part of the illustrious organization Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Yes.
We were just talking right before you UKs are doing a thing. You all, I don't know, it's something about that Alpha Pi chapter that you guys are really, you all are just straight business women. Y'all are making it happen.
We are really making it happen. Shout out to Alpha Pi.
Let's talk about that, women in entrepreneurship. You have stepped out on faith and really just made something happen. Why is it so important for women to have a voice in the business world and in the entrepreneurship world?
That's such a great question. It's because I feel like for us, for women as a whole, it's really important that we show the world our talents. And, you know, if you just look at the history, the history of life, it's always been portrayed that women are subservient to men, that they are, you know, not equal, but maybe like a little less than. It's always the man is here and the woman is here. But as we start to come into modern times, and ideally people need to come into modern thinking and being more progressive, it's time for women to shine, and especially women of color, Black women, to show everyone in the world our talents and the things that we're able to do. Because for so many of us, we've been in the background making X, Y, and Z person shine in the forefront. But now it's time for us to really shine.
I mean, if it wasn't for Black women, when you think about it, America wouldn't be who America is, because Black women raised the white kids. They cooked for the white families during the slavery times. They held down a Black man. They've done a lot. You've done a lot. So kudos to you and your Black sisters. Shout out to our Black queens out there. But
Shout
it is
out
important. And also, you are one of my church members as well. We just connected. We connected.
We had so many different levels.
We Harlem
all day.
Right? Harlem World all day. We know not from Harlem. We are Harlem. And, you know, before I even got to Harlem, I used to tell you, I got to get to Harlem, Lynn. I got to get to Harlem.
And I was probably like the only one in our friend group who was like, yes, come on. Because everybody else lives in Brooklyn.
Everybody. But the other two, we know who they are. So shout out to the other two friends who live.
Yes.
Let's talk about the idea of faith and stepping out on faith and saying, you know what, I have this idea. Talk to those people who have an idea, who want to be like you, who want to create something, but just are afraid to do it.
Do it. Just do it. I hate to sound corny, like what is that, Nike? Just do it. Because one of my mottos is that you have to, first of all, my mom always would say, nothing beats a failure but a try. So if you never try, you will never know. So I've stepped out on faith a lot in my lifetime, and it's always, I much rather step out and maybe it doesn't work, or if it does work, than for me to never step out and just never know what's going to happen, or to always be wondering like, dang, I wish I should have moved to New York. I should have did this, shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, absolutely. Just do it. Try it out, test it out. And, you know, a lot of times what I think people get really nervous about is they see the end goal. They see the finished product, right? They see this, but they don't think about it in terms of take baby steps. So it's like, instead of thinking like, oh my gosh, I got to do all of this stuff, I got to produce all of this. No, how about you take your idea and do a focus group and see if people like it? Oh, people like it. All right, let's go on to the next step. Let's see how we can get this produced. Oh, okay, we are able to do that. Let's take it to the next step, and just do it in little baby steps. And don't think that you have to do everything right then and there.
Absolutely. And it's all about just doing it. I mean, you're on my show that I said, you know, I was already doing radio, and I said, I got to do something during this pandemic, and I got to make it happen. So it's just about just doing it. And it doesn't matter if you don't have the money. If you don't, just find a way or make one. Or once you just get there, that's our motto at Clark Atlanta. But once you actually get to the point where, okay, I got this idea, I wrote it down, something's going to happen. The door's going to open. There's going to be an email that comes your way. There's going to be a production meeting or somebody in manufacturing that's going to come your way. So that's super, super important. I keep putting all these good questions in because I want the people to know you and know that this is a great game that comes from a great person. Let's talk about your mother what she means to you. I know you're super close to your mom. Shout out to your
Oh
mom.
yeah. Shout out to my mom, Miss Felicia Bryce McFail, as she would say. But my mom is super important to me, my best friend. I was raised by her, a single mom, as well as my grandma and my aunt. And the thing about them, those three women, they're all phenomenal women, but they all had their own business. So my grandma and her sister, my aunt, they had a business called the B&B Sisters, where they tailored and made clothing. Really? So people would go and get whole outfits made from them. Like they would come to the house, they would sew it up, you know, take their measurements and stuff like that. And by the time I came along, I didn't see as much as that. Like people would still bring stuff to the house, but they weren't like making full on clothes. They would make me clothes as a kid, but they would all tell me stories. And then also growing up, so my mom is a calligrapher, and she's had, yes, her business is From One Hand to Another, the photo collection. And she has been doing calligraphy for the past 40 years. So as long as I can remember, we were packing up, going to shows. She would be doing her calligraphy, her artwork. She would be doing banners, certificates, everything, creating her own pieces. And because that was her passion. Art is her passion. Calligraphy is her passion. And she always had a very deep love for handwriting and penmanship, and so that's what she wanted to do. And she's a prime example of someone who had an idea, had a passion, and took it further, to the point where, like, she didn't always do calligraphy. My mom worked for Arlington County Parks and Recreation for years, and then she went on to work at the post office, where she retired from. But all throughout this, she always did calligraphy. She would get off from her job and come home, you know, help me with my homework, play with me, whatever, and then start doing her projects, to the point where now she has her own art gallery in our basement. So she is the only African-American owned gallery in Arlington County, and one of the only in the DMV. Yeah.
It's so funny because if you see behind me, I collect Black art in my apartment in Harlem. So I would love to get some pieces from her, because I keep,
absolutely.
I have to, after we talk, I'll get the information.
That's wonderful. Will, yes.
Where's the art gallery? So people know?
It's in Arlington, Virginia, and you can find her online at FOTA.com. That is FOHTA.com.
Well, shout out to FOTA.
Yeah, shout out to FOTA. Like, I went to college.
I need a really good piece. I know you're gonna watch this.
Oh, she got you.
Look me up. I'll give you my card information.
She has it.
Let's go into the music industry, because you have a trajectory in music. You are doing very well. I mean, you're an executive. You're doing it. Right? Am I? I think you are. You are.
I think you're slicing it. I think you're slicing it.
Let's talk about that. You're getting into that music industry. It's not a tough industry. The music industry is I wouldn't say it's a dying industry, but it's not Motown years. But you all have to be creative, and it's a whole new world. And you are creating a whole new world off of your own mind, right? Let's talk about your life in that industry, if you don't mind.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I've been working in entertainment, I would say probably almost 10 years. I can't even believe I'm saying that. But I've worked in television, I've worked for magazines, and most recently, within the music industry, I work as a social media manager for one of the largest performance rights organizations in the world. And so I manage the social media for the company and for all of our genres that we represent, everything from R&B, hip hop to country, film and TV, Latin, international, jazz, classical, all of the genres. And which is really great, because I was able to take my love for music and my love for PR and social media and merge them into one. And it's been great. It's really an interesting job that I have, because I get to work with so many different genres of music and so many different people, that it's like my creativity is always flowing. It's like, okay, this might work for this genre, but how can we make it work for another genre? And it's always, and for me, because I get to work so closely with some of the songwriters and their teams, it's really inspiring to just being able to help them. and to help them, whether it's promoting a new project or promoting their performance on one of our upcoming stages. It's really like motivating and inspiring to be like, wow, I was able to help someone, get their art out into the world or to the masses via social media.
Absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome. We got to talk on the side. I'm going to pay some money to help me out because I need. Let's jump right into this game. Top 3 music trivia game where all you need is 3 hints. What's the catchphrase?
Yes. The game where all good hints come in threes.
Come in threes. Come on, let's play this game. We're going to do a few rounds with myself.
All right.
I'm the contestant. Give me some hard questions. I love music too. Let me drink a little water.
I know you do. So, all right.
Yeah, so I'm excited. You see, I'm hyped about the game. I'm like, really.
You definitely are. So let me tell you.
Show us the card. Show us the box and the card there so people can see it.
Absolutely. So this is the box, top 3. And let me tell you, it is very handy. If you can see, this is my influencer hand, so you can see, give you a little scale. But
why do they do that? That's so weird. Is that the scale? Well, is that what that means?
It's the scale. They want to show it. It also helps with like the lighting and stuff too. So that's why they do it. And so this game, it fits in my purse. So I honestly, I take it anywhere. I don't need like another bag or anything like that. I'm like, oh, we're about to go to the bar. Boom, top 3s in my purse. Let's go. And then you have cards. You have our cards here. So you'll see that.
Okay, there you go.
Right here. What you'll see right here is our logo, top 3. This is the artist. And then right here, you will see the song titles. I'll get into that in a second. But then you'll also see the genre, and then you'll see these dots. And so the dots represent the level of difficulty. So when you're playing the game, a lot of times you'll be playing with the team. You have 1 minute to guess as many artists as possible. And so at the end of that 1 minute round, you add up how many points, you add up the dots at the bottom. And after, a few rounds, that's how you determine the winner. Which is
but for those who are listening on the radio, because we do play this live on air, tell them how they can get top 3 and where to go while we're talking right now.
Absolutely. You can get our game at top 3. That's the number 3. So top3game.com.
Top3game.com. Top3game.com. You listeners, go ahead and get that game right now.
Get it.
And it'll get shipped to you as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
All right, so I know you love music, so I'm gonna throw some different ranges at you. And so when you're playing, you can also give hints. And so we're gonna play the original way, and there are also 2 other ways to play that we can talk about a little later. So first up,
now you have the box of rules because black folk don't like to follow the rules. Like we play Uno, how we play Uno, we play our own way.
I'm so glad you brought that up because we kind of designed it in that way. So there are 3 ways to play. And so we designed it as a way to say like, all right, when you get to somebody's house, you want to be like, just like Uno or with spades. How y'all play? How y'all play?
So I know. Right.
Exactly. Okay. And so it's meant for you to kind of like create your own rules, and we're open to seeing it. So unlike, Uno, who's on Twitter telling people, no, that's not how you play. No, tweet us. Hit us up on Instagram and show us how you play, and we're down for it. So let's get it going. All right, who performs Cupid, Peaches and Cream, Only You?
That's so easy. 112. Peaches and cream.
And cream. I love it. All right, next up, get it together. All I want, no doubt.
Wait, is that the card you just put up? 702?
Maybe. Okay. That was a test.
I saw that. I know how to cheat. I saw that.
All right. That was a test. All right. Here we go. Give me the night. Breezing. What's on your mind?
Give me the night.
Oh.
Give me the night. All right. Yeah. There's music in the air. There's lots of love in everywhere.
Give me the night.
I have no idea. Who is that?
Oh my God. George Benson.
I wouldn't know. I don't know that. George Benson.
Okay.
Keep it going. Let's keep it going. You guys, top3game.com. Look it up. Top3game.
Heartbreaker. Computer Love. Be All Right.
Ron and Zap.
Yeah, you already know. Yesterday.
Is that right?
Yep, that's it. That's it.
I'm on it.
Yes. Yesterday, this Christmas, a song for you.
Donny Hathaway.
Oh my gosh! All right, I gotta give you. You're killing the game. I gotta give you a hard one. Politics as usual. Streets is watching. Real as it gets.
Some hip hop.
Yeah, it is hip hop.
It's some hip hop. I don't know it.
You do know. I'm gonna give you some hints.
Okay.
Brooklyn. Marcy.
Jay-Z.
Yep. All right. Next up.
Okay.
Don't you wait. True love. Time is.
True love.
Uh-huh. Don't you wait for me. Let me. Jay-Z. You just said her brother-in-law.
Her brother-in-law.
Uh-huh.
Her brother-in-law. Solange.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
I told you I had to give you some tough ones.
That was kind of. You had to give me some tough ones, Lynn.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Home. Something in the way. I feel
something
good all
over. That's New York, baby. That's Stephanie Mills. When I think of home,
I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I think about Gina and Martin on that Biggie episode, and she's like, I wish I could go home. I wish I could go back there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, we're gonna keep it going. All right, get ready. Cloud9. I know I'm losing you.
Ooh, that's hard. That's old school.
How you know it's old school? See, you already.
Is it old school?
It is old school.
Because it's like get ready.
Because here I come. Hey, get ready.
Because here I come. Temptation.
I'm on the way.
Yes, Temptations?
That's
why I want to throw for you today.
Thank you. David Ruffin thanks you. Dennis Edwards thanks you. Next up, Victory, Celebration, Summer Madness.
Victory is mine.
Victory is mine. Victory today. So no, it's not the African Baptist Church Choir. All the time. Yes, Lord.
I have no idea, Lynn.
Okay, I'm gonna Victory, Celebration, Summer Madness.
Celebration, come on. That's either Earth, Wind, and Fire or Do You Remember?
That's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's Frankie.
That song is Earth. It's not Frankie Beverly. It's another one.
Give me
okay,
what's the songs again?
Victory, Celebration, Summer Madness. DJ Jazzy Jeff samples Summer Madness in Summertime.
Summer, I have no idea.
Summertime.
Okay, so it's along the Earth, Wind, and Fire people.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give it to you.
Give it to me.
Kool and the Gang.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that one. I know them, but I wouldn't have got that one. I wouldn't.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
More. This is fun.
Okay. It Never Rains. Anniversary. Feels Good.
Main Condition.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
It never rains.
Yeah, that's my theme song. Yeah. Tony.
Yes. All right.
Yep,
Cosign. Downtown. Someone.
Say it again.
Cosign. Downtown. Summer.
That's like downtown.
No, it's not that downtown. No, it's downtown. That's the way to my love. Make it go round and round.
Wouldn't know it.
You can't stop till you find this love. You got me singing on here, and y'all know I can't hold it.
I wouldn't know. Okay. What is it?
It's three women in a group. Early 90s.
That's in a group. That could be the Supremes. That could be the.
Not in the early 90s.
Brownstone.
Not Brownstone. I'm done. I'm interview.
It's a Mocha Staff.
No.
Oh, TLC.
Sisters with Voices. SWV.
Oh, SWV. I want to know. You gotta be. I get so we can.
No, we can. Well, listen, we can't put all the hits on there because then you know them.
Okay, let's do a couple more. I want you guys to go to top 3 games again. I'm enjoying this. That's why I keep having you play.
Yes.
Two more.
Okay. Take Them 5. Ha, rodeo.
Genuine.
Nope.
Take them 5.
Yep. Take them 5. Ha, rodeo. That's you with that big body and bands out. That's you. Yes.
Shout out to Juvenile. Follow him on Instagram.
Listen, Juvenile, if you're listening, I've had a crush on you since middle school. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm just gonna leave it there.
I'm gonna send that to Juvenile. We're gonna put that on the. I'm gonna send this to him. That's a clip we're gonna use.
Please. Next up, all of the lights, Through the Wire, Heartless.
So
you know this.
Was it a remake, Through the Wire, or was that Shaka?
We're talking about the remake.
You talking about Kanye?
Yes.
Talking about Kanye West.
Mr. Yeezy.
Kudos to me for being the best game player of top 3.
Yes, you. It's you. It's you.
Me. This should go on TV. This needs to go on TV, Lynn. I'm so excited.
Listen, we have so many ideas for top 3. Like, we're starting off with our R&B hip hop genre of the game. And originally, so last year, this time, December 2020 is when we had our first focus group.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I got all my friends on, people who I know love music. And originally,
I was there.
I think you were there too.
Yes, I was there.
So this is what happens when you take baby steps. In 1 year's time, we have a full-on game, website launch, all of that. But the original thought process behind top 3 is that we were going to launch the game with all genres. So R&B, hip hop, country, rock, and pop all in one box. But because we did our research and we tapped into different people were like, Lynn, we love playing. However, I don't like playing with the genres I don't know. I don't know country.
Right.
You know, people like, you know who Dolly Parton is.
We have to make separate boxes for those,
Exactly. So, you know, we listened and we said, all right, we'll kick it off with the genre that we know. And then hopefully in a few months, our plan is to launch another genre and another genre and expand that way. So that way, when you go to get top 3 and you have them on your game shelf or wherever you keep your games, you'll see top 3 in all different colors based on the genre.
Absolutely. Lynn, thank you so much for coming on. Any final thoughts for our audience today? Lynn, where did you go? Lynn, we lost Lynn. Oh, there she is. She's back. Lynn, you're back? Lynn's
Hello,
back.
Are you there?
I'm there, Lynn. Are you here? Lynn, are you here? We got some things. We have some technical difficulties going on, but get the top 3 game.
Bill?
I'm here, Lynn. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me, Lynn? Lynn can't see me. She can't hear me. But we had a great time playing with Lynn. Thank you, Lynn, so much for coming on. Listen, thank you guys so much for listening to WHCR every week. If you're listening on the radio, if you're watching on YouTube, listen up. Believe in yourself, believe in God, believe that anything is possible. Take the tools that Lynn used today, and she's back. We're going to bring her in. Take the tools that Lynn used today. Lynn, are you there? Lynn's not there. But take the tools that Lynn used and use your life for good and make a difference in the world. I'll see you guys next time right here on WHCR 90.3 FM, the voice of Harlem. All right, peace.